4th of July. It's the big celebration in America. They whip out the hot dogs, they whip the fireworks, they whip out the barbecue, you name it.
Come on, phone. Damn it.
Last time anything that was celebrating WWE, wrestling as a whole. Nothing. McMahon never gave them time off back in the day. He made them work. They don't deserve time off. It is what it is. They just do not. Worst error in wrestling history. A bunch of fucking jobbers. They don't even deserve to be employed in the company or deserve a wage or a salary. And now they're getting a week off. Pathetic. Why does Roman Reigns need the 4th of July off? The guy's had the last 4 months off. This company's it's an embarrassment.
Pretty obvious.
No virtue signaling. Oh, look, we care. We care about our employees. Unlike the big bad McMahon. Well, at least McMahon cared about the product. McMahon cared about the fans. He didn't give a shit like this. No, it's hilarious, right? I don't really know what happens, right, with public holidays in America, right? I don't know how many workplaces in America get the 4th of July off, right? Maybe it's a lot, maybe it's hee-haw. I don't think they do. I think people just go out after they finish work and have their wee celebration. Yeah, but the reality is, the people that complain about it and will be marking, at least Triple H and McMahon, they'll be going to work on the 4th of July. They'll be getting their minimum wage fucking job. They'll be working in McDonald's, Wendy's, Taco Bell, while their favourite WWE superstars that they mark out to are getting paid millions more than them, and they get it off for delivering a shite fucking product while they're slaving away in a fucking kitchen. Fast food king of the year. Pish, get it fucking right round them. Loser mentality. Anyway, let's look at these spoilers then, shall we? What do you want to talk about? Yeah, Cody Rhodes opened Smackdown with a passionate in-ring promo, but his moment was cut short by Randy Orton. Orton confessed he couldn't go through with delivering the punt kick to Cody, saying that moment Cody earned his respect. Then urged Cody to finish the job at SummerSlam and take down John Cena. Why is Cody getting respect for Orton because Orton couldn't punt him? I don't understand that. Yeah, why is Orton saying at that moment you earned my respect because you were that good? I respect you that much I couldn't punt kick you. I mean, at least if you could say it was that at that moment I realised how much I respect you. Or here, but it doesn't make you kicked out the punt kick. I respect you. But Orton respects Cody because Orton couldn't go through with something, and Cody had no impact and no bearing on it. That makes no sense. How was the match? Was it shite? I was boring as fuck. Randy Orton, man, he's a boring bastard. I'm sure this was boring. I know this is controversial, but I say that I don't think Orton's been good since 2010. Yeah, I would agree with that. I think that after his feud with Triple H, I think that quickly phased out, and then, I think it was downhill for there. I think that Randy Orton for the last 15 years has been very, very, very forgettable. No, totally agree. Yeah, I mean, look at that fucking time he was teaming up with Luke Harper and Bray Wyatt, and he was wearing like the gilets, the body warmers. It was fucking weird. Anyway, Drew McIntyre confronted him. And he got hit with an RKO, so that's what they think of Drew McIntyre. Honestly, the fucking butcher of this guy, 6'7", came out with a fucking sword under McMahon, and all he does now is bitch and complain about treatment. I didn't really like the sword thing, to be fair. Because I just don't see the point of having a sword if you're never going to use it. No, I agree, but I mean, here you've got McMahon pushing this like fucking William Wallace character where he comes out with a fucking sword, and now, under Triple H, all he does is bitch and complain and cry. Drew McIntyre shouldn't feel the need to complain and bitch and cry because he's bigger than everyone on the roster pretty much and should feel that he should beat them. Oh, yes, he's a big man, but for some reason he's just a big jobber. Remember Kane lost the title to Austin after King of the Ring 98 on Raw, and he fucking came out the next week and started crying about it. I shouldn't have to defend that. I shouldn't have to defend my title 24 hours after King of the Ring. I'll tell you what, I can't defend wrestling. It sucks. Let's move on to the next segment or next match or whatnot. Charlotte Flair was seen in conversation with Smackdown General Manager Nick Aldis. Aldis floated the idea of Charlotte teaming with Alexa Bliss to pursue the WWE Women's Tag Team titles. After some initial hesitation, Charlotte agreed. Aldis then booked the duo in a number one contenders match against the Secret Service later in the night. Well, who's going to win that match? Let me guess. It's no secret. Is it going to be Charlotte and Alexa Bliss? Or is it going to be the two absolute fucking jobbers that hang around with Chelsea Green? Oh, it's a tough one.
I wonder who. Anyway, so McIntyre gets a match against Orton Saturday night's main event.
What? Who cares? Oh, he RKO'd me. I want a match. Oh, it's very uninteresting.
Why not give us the night?
Yeah, Jacob Fatu appears. He comes face to face with Aldous. It's revealed that Fatu would team with Big Jim in a tag team match against two members of Souls of Coast faction later in the show. Just another Samoan match that we just don't care
What
for.
do you make of the Tala one? Tala Tonga.
Is that not the guy who used to be Hunico?
Aye.
Right, you want to know how you know wrestling is fucking massively died? Hunico looked like a midget back in the day. He was fucking Black Sin-Cara, was he not?
No.
Was this a different guy?
No, it's a different guy.
So that's not Hunico then?
No, but it's similar. It's like Hukulilo or something.
No, I asked you, was this Hunico? And you said yes.
You know what? I just heard a name that sounded and looked similar to the name it actually is.
I thought that because I'm thinking, hold on, Hunico.
No, this guy's like 6'4".
That makes sense because Hunico looked
Hunico
fine
came out in a fucking
bike.
Carl Johnson. It's like, all you had to do was follow the damn trains.
Oh shit, here we go again.
Right, Charlotte Flair, Bliss versus Secret Service and Michin and B-Fab.
Well, I guess Michin must have slept with Triple H in between that Nick Aldis announcement.
Damn, the play the game.
I was actually wondering, like, where the hell is Michin? And then I guess, here she is. So why did that? Well, I mean, it just seems weird that they get thrown in out of nowhere here. Alexa Bliss gets the win. Bliss and Charlotte then get the victory. They're going to challenge for the titles. What are they doing with Alexa Bliss? What are they doing? Shite. We then get an 8-man tag. The Wyatt Six versus Berto, Montez Ford, and Chris Sabin. So it just seems to be one member from each of the tag teams that the Wyatt Six have been beating up. They all team up together to take on the Wyatt Six. Apparently Eric Rowan got the pin on Chris Sabin.
Yeah, what's the fucking use of that? Well, a member of each team you've beat up?
Yeah. 8 absolute fucking jobbers of the highest, or should I say the lowest? I mean, come on. The lowest proportions. Come on, it's fucking Berto, Gargano, Montez, Ford, and Sabin.
I just do not understand it.
Right, it's not like the other teams star-studded. Fucking Joe Gacy and Dexter Lumis.
No, Tiffany Cup.
The Redwood, Big Eric Ronan.
Tiffany Stratton Cup promo.
Yo, see, I wouldn't be surprised. See, in a couple of years when Eric Ronan gets released, because it's going to happen, is he going to stage the death of Braun Strowman so he can get an sympathy on?
I don't know.
Because that's just like
Chinos.
That's Eric Ronan's last meal ticket.
Stop paying for Wi-Fi. Instabridge has given over 100 million people free
That's
Wi-Fi
obviously AI.
access.
It's not real.
I
It
love
doesn't
using the
line
app
up.
when
That's Eric Ronan's last meal ticket.
No, I know. You're fucking bang on the money.
Braun Strowman. That's his last meal ticket.
I'll be Bo Dallas.
He'll be released as well. Are you fucking kidding? Oh, but Braun's alright. Braun could get... Braun was relevant though, right? Say what you fucking want about Braun Strowman. His WWE title reigns were unforgettable, but the guy did have some big moments, and he was a genuinely big guy, and he had good matches, I think, with Brock, and the whole ring break thing with Big Show. I mean, the Kane Brock Lesnar title threat match was pretty good, and
that's still pretty good.
No, but there's just good things that Braun Strowman's done, memorable things. Bo Dallas will be... No, what do you mean?
Right, Tiffany versus Trish, do we care?
No, but so Tiffany comes out talking about Jade Cargill, and then she gets interrupted by Trish Stratus. Trish takes the challenge, and apparently they trade verbal shots for going their separate ways. Again,
the pay-per-view's in like what? The pay-per-view's like 8 days from this gets aired.
I don't get. Why can't we just have something like? When was the last time they were in Canada?
I don't know.
Have they never been in Canada recently?
They probably have been, man.
Or it doesn't even need to be Canada, right? Why couldn't there be a battle royal tonight? A number one women's battle royal, and just have number one contender. Winner takes on Tiffany Stratton. and Trish Stratus is a surprise entrant and she wins it.
Yep.
Why the fuck is once again no titles earned, no number one contender handed out, title shots gifted out like they mean nothing.
Mm-hmm.
This is awful. It's just like Goldberg. Why is Trish
Charlotte Flair, Alexa Bliss, people like that?
Why are they not like, hold on, why is Trish getting a shot, not me?
But why are they wanting tag title shots when they can just come out here and interrupt her and get a match for the world title?
Yeah, why waste your time winning an opportunity to compete for tag titles when you can just come out and challenge Tiffany Stratton and get a match at Evolution?
Absolutely, right.
Make it make sense.
When Axiom took on Andrade here. Oh, Ray Phoenix fell asleep there, apologies.
Oh,
That wasn't even fucking fake, that was.
Oh god, right. Damian Priest appears backstage. Keep him there for fuck's.
I had someone on my fucking Twitter that said they don't understand why Andrade hasn't been pushed more. He's phenomenal.
I'll push him out the fucking door. Put him back on the indies.
No, see if you're
Triple A, I say.
See if you're a wrestling fan and you've watched it for like years and you know about the history and different eras and you're honestly asking the question why you don't know Andrade's not been pushed, then you have to be, no other way to describe it, a fucking retard. I'll tell you why he's not been pushed, because he's fucking shite.
Hold on, did we not?
Dime a dozen.
Did we not call this though? With the Andrade return, the Rusev return, the Aleister Black return. These are all fucking jobbers that are going to amount to nothing.
Yeah.
And Penta, Ray Phoenix. Oh, I can't believe what they've done to Ray Phoenix. What do you mean? What they've done? It's Dragon Lee. It's the same fucking guy wearing a slightly different colour mask with a different little design. Why are people surprised if they expected Ray Phoenix to be defeating John Cena to win the title? I mean, Ray Phoenix is a fucking bum. When we said it, we knew it, and I'm not surprised the way Ray Phoenix's career's played out. I'm actually a little bit surprised how Penta's not turned into a bigger jobber than he already currently is. But you know what? He will. Penta's got a unique look because he dresses all in black and they give him a cool entrance and whatnot. But
see Andrade, man,
released in a year.
They are pretending that they have got Stone Cold Steve Austin in the mid card here, and they're not doing anything with it. That's what it's like.
Absolutely.
See, more often than not, right, with wrestling, they get it right.
Well, Triple H's got fuck all right. What's Triple H's got right?
No, I know, but like in terms of someone's placement on the card, I think more often than not.
Yeah, because of the history of wrestling. Like, it doesn't make any sense to have a top tier. See, if someone's good and someone's got the ability to take your company to the next level and draw money and sell shirts and sell tickets and be a star, it would make no sense for that company not to push them in the top spots.
We talked a lot about Steiner earlier. We reviewed TNA, right? Even look at WWE 2003. Steiner, for me, could have been a world champion and he got jobbed out. But I'm not going to sit here and say that WWE completely dropped the ball. I mean, Steiner came in, booked really strong, and had 2 title matches with screwy finishes, right? Then you look at TNA, he had like a main event run just without winning the belt. He could have won a belt, but he didn't. See with Andrade, this is a guy that is exceeding where he really should be. Because he should never have been brought back to the fucking company. I'm just sick of Andrade isn't average to me.
He's below average.
Yeah. Like, see average, man. Average it's like, you look at like the average person, the attitude there, Ruthless Aggression, is Andrade beneath that? Fucking course he is. Every day of the week he's beneath that.
Right, we got a Truth and Priest backstage Black thing, I don't really know.
Truth is feuding with Aleister Black.
Good for him.
Sure, was it work? Oh, this is what they had in the pipeline. They brought our Truth back to feud with Aleister Black.
People believe that. Oh, this is the plan all along. R-Truth was never released. They planned on doing this so he could come back and cost Black a match, and that would fuck off, you stupid dumb bastards, man.
Yeah.
Brainwashed bastards.
See if you believe that.
Triple H is a lot.
See your bank account. See every penny it's fucking in it.
Send it to me and I'll double it and send you back.
Aye. Terms and conditions may apply. Anyway, moving on.
Right, main event, Jacob Fatu and Jimmy Uso versus Solo Sikoa and JC Matifa. No, I don't get. He says there's going to be 2 members of Solo Sikoa's faction. Solo Sikoa's bloodline. To me, that would allude that Solo Sikoa is not going to be one of them, because he said Solo Sikoa's faction. And you're thinking, well, you know what? Tama Tonga Mongo just returned, and then you got this Hikuleo guy. Maybe they'll give you the two. Not that it matters, because all these Samoans are the fucking same, right? They're all shit, they're all boring, and none of them is a star at all. You could combine them all into one, and you can get half a star.
This guy, seriously,
5-star Melter. No, but it's like, you know, like they could at least try and do something fresh and give you Fatu and Jimmy versus the returning Tongaloa and the brand new guy. But what did they do? They give you the 4 guys that have been feuding for the past month. The 2 members of Solo's team is Solo himself and JC Mateo. See the 2 guys that just appeared? Fuck that. You get them.
No, it's awful, man. They need to see this new bloodline. It's ran its fucking course. Like, the bloodline a couple of years ago ran its course, so this sure as fuck did. But see this Hikuleo guy? He's been signed to the company a year, right? His last appearances outside of WWE were in, like, fucking TNA and AEW. He was wrestling AEW Dark. Why is a guy that was wrestling AEW Dark now in the main event of Smackdown? Well, I mean, I know he wasn't in it, but he was there.
Because Tony Khan dropped the ball. Oh, Tony Khan fumbled this guy.
As an older adult, I didn't want to spend all my time binge watching television, so I said, let me go back to...
Oh, Tony Khan fumbled this guy. The only ball getting dropped is Fog Wrestling watching this site every week. See, well, we're not watching this week because it's tape, but see us taking time out of our busy lives to watch wrestling. That's us fumbling.
Well, McMahon back in the day, instead of actually getting people that were from that country or whatever, he just got people to play it. That's the correct thing to do.
Why not?
Because, here, say what you want, would it not be better? You know, would it not be better for someone like fucking LA Knight to pretend to be Samoan? Because we maybe get him fucking ahead in the company. It's like Yokozuna.
LA Knight's too good to be pretending to be Samoan. Like, what? I just don't see what advantage or benefit I would give LA Knight. Like, why would you want to be Samoan?
He'd probably be fucking...
Apart from the fact that... apart from that, but... Yeah, Yokozuna wasn't Japanese, but they present him as a Japanese guy, and it worked, Mr. Fuji. And there's no reason why they can't do that again.
No, but it's just... It goes for everything. It's like Glenn Jacobs is a nice guy. He's a smart, intelligent guy. But you know what? He played a fucking monster on TV and in a movie.
I miss him. See No Evil, underrated movie. People don't give him the credit he deserves.
No, guys, I don't understand it.
Right, they did the Shield triple style power bomb, and then after SmackDown off the air, I guess we got the whole Dark segment. Cody Rhodes and Jason came out to help Fatu up. They brawled with Solo's group. Live crowd went home happy.
Sure they did.
This crowd has had to sit there
For 4 and a bit hours, man.
Absolute fucking bogging.
Anybody left?
That's it.
Just...
But then again, look at we called him out on the Raw.